Hello there, awesome people. My name is Carla. Welcome to my channel. In this channel, I'm going to be talking about credit cards, leverage others people's money, financial literacy, personal finance, business credit, personal credit. So everything related to money you will find in this channel. So please subscribe to this channel if you are interested in this type of content. And please also like this video. By the way, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about bankruptcy. And basically is what is bankruptcy, pros and cons to help you understand what is it and if you should consider or not. You might be in this situation or financial struggling that you might be considering, but you need to be aware that you need to do your research and just learn about what is it to see if it might be the best decision for you at the time. So I want to say in this, and I am not a lawyer, I'm not a financial advisor either, so this is just for entertainment purpose only. So just an educational video. Take this information and use it as your best convenience. And I will suggest, if you are considering bankruptcy or something like that, before you get into a drastic decision, just consult your lawyer to see if it might be the best decision for you. So there is, when I was doing research about bankruptcy, I'm gonna be honest, I noticed like there is a lot of, it's a really hard decision for many people. They take it as really personal, but usually they are so overwhelming for a financial situation that the only solution that they see is this option. There is many options that you can take when you are going through a financial situation. I mean, it could be different scenario for everybody, but I mean, there is something called medical bills, or the pandemic caused a lot of issue financially for many people. And so those kind of decision, maybe you are struggling with payments and you're behind and you owe thousands of dollars and you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, that how you can get out of all of these debts, and you are considering this option. So I'm going to provide you with some information, that way you see if it might be a good fit for you. But again, remember, if you are considering this, you have to talk with your lawyer. I'm not saying this is a good or bad decision. Everybody has their own terms. I'm going to provide with you to you some pros and cons. That way you also can identify if it could be a option that you can go, or I don't know, just decide to go with. It's like, I want to push you or to guide you in the wrong way here. Like I said, this is just educational purpose only, but everybody could be going through different situation. It could be going through different scenario. Also, you might have many options that you could consider in order to not get to the bankruptcy route, but is depend of your situation. So I'm gonna go and dive in right now on the main subject. So bankruptcy is a legal procedure that is gonna help you to restructure what is going on in your finance life, to protect you, to get wages garnished or assets to taken from you. So in this case, I'm going to break down the two main bankruptcy, which are chapter 7 and chapter 13. There is other chapters, but those two are the main ones. Chapter 7 is the bankruptcy that involve to wipe everything off, pay everything off. So involves the liquidation access is gonna be pay off to the creditors. So you're gonna be like clean from zero. So basically, it's when you feel like you have this situation that is really overwhelming you, because you don't see how you're gonna pay off these things, and you have the opportunity to take the judge, or when you are having that meeting in court, like, hey, I cannot pay these, I just want to wipe it off and start clean. you know, obviously the purpose of this is just take better decision to not get to the same point. However, basically this is the choice, or this is the chapter that you're gonna choose if that's your case. This chapter usually is typically best for individuals or businesses that with a minimal assets, or like I mentioned before, they are overwhelming with debt that they don't see how they're gonna get out of it, or the financial institutions or the creditors can take off some access from them. So for example, let me see, it could be like a small business owner with a significant credit card debts that he used just to to build her the businesses, everything that related with the business, marketing, operations, everything that he has to do. So there is a point that he's so overwhelmed with debts on their credit card that basically he decided to go through the bankruptcy 7 just to wipe clean all of the business debts and start clean or start fresh. So in this case, I will suggest you, first of all, I will say that you need to contact your lawyer, your attorney, and to determine the eligibility, that if that this option could be a good fit for you, because there is some exemption that you have to consider that you might not be aware. So that's the first thing that you need to know, um, if you are considering this path. So you have to be aware that this option also can the when I mention exemptions, it could be such a primary residence or personal belongings that the creditors can take from you. So you have to be aware of these situations and see how you can work this out. And the main important thing on this, if you are considering go through this path, you have to be aware that the bankruptcy, you have to see it. If you decide to go through, like I mentioned before, this might not be the best choice. There could be many options that you can go through, but if you do decide to go through this, you have to see this as an opportunity to rebuild your credit and get back in track and just build your financial stability. That way you cannot commit the same mistakes, or just learn from an experience and just do better next time. So this is the purpose of this chapter. So then there is the chapter 13. Chapter 13 is more like a reorganization. So you basically, with this one, what you're gonna do is like make a payment plans. And with this one, you're gonna go to create payment plans to pay off the creditor over a certain period of time. It is depend of the creditor and the agreement that they do. It could be a few years, 5 years, who knows. So it depends of a scenario, their policy, or the agreement that you get with them. Yeah, so basically you're gonna be paying off the creditors for an over a period of 3 to 5 years. So this specific chapter, you have to consider this if you're gonna be, if you are one of these person that have an steady income, that you will be, because you have to commit and you have to provide a monthly payment, because that is going to be part of the agreement and the contract that you're going to do with these creditors. So is the best choice is like you have an steady income that you can cover those payment plans without any issue, and that way it's going to provide you with the opportunity to catch up on missing the payments, and basically it's going to allow you to keep your assets. So one example that I can provide you is if you are a homeowner facing, for example, foreclosure, you might want to choose chapter 13 to halt the foreclosure process. And basically what is going to allow you is to manage your payments through a payment plans, and you can move forward with it. My suggestion for this chapter, if you're going to go through this specific choice or option, is basically develop a realistic payment plan that you are not too tight, depend of your income. That way you don't see yourself back in the overwhelming phase. So you have to work closely with your bankruptcy attorney. That way you can determine this, I don't know, you might be able to design a budget that you can afford, and you can pay them, get continue with your life, your regular utilities, payments, and food, and everything that you need. But also you need to include those payments with those creditors. So you have to be aware that if you do this through attorney, basically this is a legal procedure. You have to stick to the plan and make timely payments of whatever you agreed to on the agreement. And also, my last suggestion, you will see seek financial counseling, learn about budgeting, learn about money management skill. You know, this, for example, this channel can help you understand many subject about money and budgeting and credit and all of this, because after bankruptcy, you have to understand that it is a process that you have to go through. After bankruptcy, you have to start over. You have to start building your credit from scratch. You have to start getting credit cards. It could be starting off on with secure credit card, and then you graduate to unsecured credit card. So it's gonna take time. This process can take you, I don't know, maybe a year or 2 years. It depends on everyone's situation, but it takes time. So just be aware that you have to be really patient with this process. The good part is, like, you might feel like you have a few weight less out of your shoulder because of whatever decision you choose. Maybe the payment plans, which is chapter 13, or wipe clean, which is a chapter 7, and start from scratch. Conclusion: when you should consider bankruptcy basically is if there is a wages garnishing, if you are being sued, if you are on this extreme scenario that you don't have another choice, or you don't see that could be another choices. Even they are different options that you can go through. You just have to research. There is many methods. There is option with your credit that you can delete some of these negative situations that are impacting your credit. So it's a work in progress, but it's gonna be the same with the bankruptcy too. So I hope that you like this information and it serve you. So if you like this content, please like this video, share this video with some people that you think that might need it. And another thing that I want to do is have an invitation for you. I have a free VIP group in a school. There is an app and also the website that I will be it's a free community where we're going to be sharing everything about money, credit, leverage credit, leverage other people's money, financial literacy, personal finance, business finance. So there is going to be a lot of content in that community. That my purpose with this is, as community, we help each other, we can grow each other, we can learn each other. So if you are interested in this, I'm gonna be leaving the link below. So just remember, just snatch that like button, comment below if you are going through, or if you have any experience about the bankruptcy, or any comment or situation or example that you can provide. That you never know who you might be able to help with your comment or information. So just let's engage about this subject in the comment section, and we can go from there. Until next one.